Welcome back to Superbly Said Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases.
Today we're diving into material that comes directly from a recent SpeakDuo lesson.
Right, focusing on some really high-level phrases that are designed to make your English sound more natural, more confident.
And for all our listeners, if you are looking for that direct, real-world practice, just remember you can go to SpeakDuo.com.
Yeah, you can meet new people from all around the world, all practicing English on video calls. It's a great way to build confidence.
Okay, so let's jump straight into our first phrase. This one is for our advanced learners.
Our first phrase, it really captures a feeling of intense, focused pressure.
To be coming for you.
Ah, that's a strong one. It's a very metaphorical phrase.
It is. It means someone is aggressively focusing criticism or, a lot of negative attention on you.
So how is that different from just saying someone is criticizing you?
Well, criticizing you can feel a bit passive, but coming for you implies a targeted, almost like a public campaign against you.
Right, it feels like you're being hunted almost. Pursued.
Exactly. It suggests you're under siege. It feels much more imminent.
It really captures that feeling of exposure. So for example, you could say about a new film director, the critics are coming for you now that your first film has been released to the public.
That's a perfect example. Or in a work context, talking about deadlines, you might say, yes, I feel like everyone is coming for me when a project has a tight deadline.
Yeah, everyone needs an answer from you right now.
Right.
Okay, next up we have something a little more informal. A burst of excitement, really. Wowee zowee.
Ha! Yeah, this is definitely social language. It's an expression you use to show strong, often very sudden surprise, or, just total amazement.
So it's not like saying, that is quite astonishing.
Oh, not at all. That's very formal. Wowee zowee is highly informal. You would not put that in a business report.
Definitely not.
It has this almost childlike shock to it, whether it's positive or negative. It's a pure gut reaction.
It's purely emotional. So you might think it but not say it in a business context. Like, when I saw the results of the massive sales increase, my first thought was, wowee zowee.
Yes, exactly. Or maybe in a social context, like if you got some amazing news. A sudden job offer from a dream company made me exclaim, wowee zowee.
I can see that. Okay, let's move on to a great way to talk about feelings about the past. The phrase is...
Nostalgia-wise.
Right, that wise suffix is so useful. It basically means regarding or from the perspective of.
So in this case, from the perspective of nostalgia.
Exactly. And the real nuance here is how it differs from saying, historically speaking.
Okay.
Historically speaking is about facts. It's objective. But adding wise points the conversation specifically toward subjective feeling, toward sentiment and memory.
So it lets you hold two different ideas at once, the objective fact and the subjective feeling.
You've got it. So you could say something like, nostalgia-wise, that old video game is terrible, but it still makes me happy because of my childhood.
The graphics are awful, the gameplay is clunky, but you love it anyway. That's the one. Or for an IELTS-type question, you might say, I still watch old cartoons nostalgia-wise because they remind me of my childhood.
A very useful idiom for describing those really hectic, overwhelming times is to feel like a bit of a blur.
Right. This means a period of time is just remembered as unclear or confusing because so much was happening so fast.
So what makes this different from just saying, that was a busy time?
Good question. I think the emphasis with a blur is on the loss of detail. The memories all kind of blend together because of the speed of it all.
The speed is what causes the confusion.
Exactly. It makes the individual moments really hard to pull apart later on.
I can relate to that. Like, for a personal event, the whole wedding day went by so fast that the ceremony felt like a bit of a blur.
Yes, or for an academic experience. The final week of my university exams felt like a bit of a blur due to the lack of sleep.
Okay, moving on to some social vocabulary. This one is pretty essential for dating or even just networking. Wing person.
A classic. A wing person is a friend who, actively helps you meet someone. A romantic partner, usually.
So what's the tactical difference between a wing person and just, a supportive friend?
It's all about the active role. A supportive friend might listen to your dating stories. A wing person is in the field with you, strategically helping you make a connection.
They have a specific mission.
They do. They're facilitating introductions, making you look good.
So an example could be, he trusted his best friend to be his wing person and introduce him to new people at the party.
Perfect. And if you were asked who you choose, you'd want someone with specific skills.
Right.
I would choose my most charismatic friend to be my wing person because they are good at talking to people.
Let's look at the nuance of indirect communication now with the phrase, to be implying.
This is so important for any complex or difficult conversation. It means you're strongly suggesting something without saying it directly.
So it's the opposite of stating directly.
Exactly, and that's crucial when the topic is negative, things like layoffs or maybe incompetence.
It kind of softens the blow, or at least tries to.
Right, or it avoids full accountability, at least for a moment. It's a way to test the waters.
You see this a lot in corporate speak. The boss kept hinting at layoffs, clearly implying that budget cuts were coming soon.
Yes, and on a personal level, getting an implied criticism can be worse than a direct one.
How so?
Well, you might worry. I worry they're implying that my success was only due to luck, not skill. It creates anxiety because it's not explicit.
That's a great point. Okay, for problem solving, this next phrase is key. To pin it down to something.
Very decisive phrase. It means you identify or attribute a problem to one specific factor.
So this is more than just analyzing the factors.
Much more. Analyzing can be broad. Pinning it down is active and it's conclusive. You're finding the one thing, the root cause.
It's about getting rid of the noise to find the signal.
That's a great way to put it. It's essential for efficient problem solving.
For example, after the meeting, the manager managed to pin it down to one small mistake that caused the whole project failure.
And that focus is great for personal growth, too. You could say, I prefer to pin it down to one specific cause, so I can learn from it efficiently.
Okay, our final phrase for this section describes a kind of perfect alignment. To mesh.
Yeah, I really like this one. To mesh is more than just cooperation.
It does deeper.
It does. It means things fit together, they harmonize, almost like they interlock perfectly, often in a way you didn't expect.
So if two teams cooperate well, they're just getting the job done. But if they mesh...
If they mesh, there's a deeper, intrinsic compatibility. It's like gears aligning smoothly. It feels effortless.
It suggests an organic fit. For example, although the two teams were very different, their skills surprisingly started to mesh well on the combined project.
And it works for personal tastes, too. Yes, our musical tastes mesh very well, especially when it comes to old rock music.
Perfect. All right, I think it's time to test everyone's memory with our vocabulary quiz.
Let's do it.
We have 8 questions, 3 options each. Your goal is to pick the definition that really captures the nuance we just talked about. Ready to choose A, B, or C?
Ready.
Question 1. When facing intense pressure, do you feel like everyone is coming for you? Is it,
I feel a high level of stress because criticism and pressure are aggressively focused on me due to the deadline?
I feel a supportive environment where all colleagues are quickly approaching to assist me with the difficult task?
Or,
Option C. I feel isolated because all communication has ceased, indicating I must complete the difficult project alone. Feel free to pause here if you need a moment to think about the meaning of coming for you.
the correct choice is definitely option A.
A?
Yeah. Remember, coming for you is all about that aggressive, focused pressure. It's not supportive, it's intense. Like those critics we mentioned.
Right, okay. Question 2. What unexpected news recently made you exclaim, wowee zowee? Is it a piece of information that was shocking but required a calm and highly professional response to manage properly? News that expressed strong surprise, amazement, or overwhelming enthusiasm, like a sudden job offer from a dream company? Or option C, a rumor that required me to formally verify its truthfulness before determining the correct reaction or response?
Feel free to pause again if you need to think about what wowee zowee signifies.
The answer here has to be option B. Wowee zowee is that huge, emotional, informal shock.
The gut reaction.
Exactly. It's that overwhelming feeling like seeing a massive, unexpected sales increase.
Perfect. Question 3. What old television show do you still watch nostalgia-wise? Is it
A, a show that is critically acclaimed by film historians and is often viewed for its objective artistic merit alone?
a highly instructional or technical show that is still relevant for learning new skills regarding my professional field?
Or option C, A show I watch from the perspective of feeling sentimental about the past, such as old cartoons from childhood.
Go ahead and pause here if you need to think about watching something nostalgia-wise.
And that would be?
Option C.
See, it is.
Yep. That use of nostalgia-wise is all about prioritizing the emotional connection, that sentimental feeling, even if the show itself, isn't objectively a masterpiece.
Like that old video game. Got it. Question 4. What period of intense activity recently felt like a bit of a blur? Is it
A period that was remembered as confusing, unclear, or indistinct due to rapid events, like the final week of exams?
a calm period of intellectual contemplation during which all external activity was intentionally minimized and avoided? Or, option C, a series of very slow, repetitive tasks that required methodical attention to detail but little cognitive effort?
You can pause here if you need a moment to recall the definition of a bit of a blur.
The answer is option A. The key thing here is that the memory is unclear because of the speed and intensity.
Right, like that hectic wedding day or the final exam week.
Exactly.
Okay, halfway there. Question 5. Who would you choose from your friends to be your wing person?
A friend who is skilled at observing and offering quiet, passive support without getting involved in the situation.
A friend who is charismatic and good at talking to new people, helping me attract a romantic partner successfully. Or, option C, a friend who can quickly mediate and resolve any minor disagreements that might arise during a difficult social event.
Feel free to pause if you need to think about the active role of a wing person.
The correct one is option B. A wing person isn't passive. They have a specific, active goal to help you meet someone by making introductions. They're part of the action.
Okay, question 6. If someone is giving you a compliment, what negative thing do you worry they are implying?
I worry they are directly stating that my future success will be strictly dependent upon their personal assistance.
I worry they are strongly suggesting my success was only due to luck and not because of my highly developed skill. Or, option C. I worry they are making a formal promise of future financial backing that they will be unable to actually deliver later.
Take a moment to pause if you need to think about what it means to be implying something.
That would be option B. Implication is all about hinting at something strongly without saying it directly.
Suggesting something negative under the surface.
Right, like the boss hinting at layoffs instead of just announcing them.
Question 7. If you make a mistake, do you prefer to pin it down to one cause or accept many factors were involved?
I prefer to divide the blame equally among all contributors to ensure fair accountability across the entire team.
Or option C. I prefer to attribute the problem to one specific cause so I can learn from the failure and correct it efficiently.
Feel free to pause the audio if you need a moment to isolate the meaning of pin it down.
Option C is the one. Pinning it down is all about isolating that one single decisive factor so you can take targeted action.
Like the manager finding that one tiny mistake that caused the big failure?
Exactly that.
All right, final question, number 8. Do your musical tastes mesh well with those of your close friends?
No, our tastes are extremely different, creating constant disagreements that ruin social gatherings immediately.
Yes, our musical preferences fit together, harmonize, or interlock very well, especially regarding old rock music. Or option C, yes, we tolerate each other's music choices out of politeness but never truly enjoy them together.
Wait, option C from the source was yes, B, which doesn't make sense. Let's use a better third option.
Okay, let's just make it a good decoy. How about yes, we tolerate each other's music choices out of politeness but never truly enjoy them together?
Sounds good. Let's go with that.
Right. So, option C is yes, we tolerate each other's music choices out of politeness but never truly enjoy them together. Go ahead and pause here if you need a final thought on what it means to mesh.
And the answer that really gets to the heart of it is option B.
B.
Yes.
Meshing isn't just tolerance. It's about that natural, deep compatibility. That feeling that things just fit together perfectly, like the two different teams whose skills just started to align.
And that wraps up our deep dive. We covered 8 really powerful phrases today. Coming for you, wowee zowee, nostalgia-wise.
A bit of a blur, wing person, implying, pin it down, and to mesh.
And really, mastering and using this kind of vocabulary is what helps advanced learners sound more natural, more fluent.
It really is. It bridges that gap. These are the tools that let you be more nuanced in your speech, whether you're talking about work or your social life.
So the key takeaway here is to try them out. Try substituting one of these phrases in a conversation this week.
Focus on getting that specific nuance we talked about.
We invite you to keep challenging yourselves. And you can always revisit the source materials we use today. And please submit your own suggestions for more feedback and vocabulary deep dives.